Hello, if you're watching the replay, I'm going to go ahead and start talking. Nobody's in yet. This is just an impromptu live stream. I had some happy mail and I have my everything book, and I thought I would just play in here. Um, I'm going to start with this package that I got from Care. I'm trying to remember what it is that should be in here. I'm sure it came from the auction, May's auction for the Disabled Artists Foundation, but I don't um I don't know what should be in here. So I'm gonna find some scissors. I took them all in the house. So I'm just gonna open this real quick and we'll see what's in here. See if it's something I can stick in my everything book. The bag's cute. It says I believe in unicorns. Unicorns, if I could learn how to talk. Hi Janet. I just thought I'd do a short live stream to see what was in this that I got from Care. It says, thank you for sponsoring the Hardest this month. Enclosed is an ATC from one of the Hardest as a thank you. If their name is on the back, please keep it a secret. I would be glad to do that. Let's see. It's tucked away, tucked away. Isn't that cute? This is real life, it says. So, yeah, we're living real life right now, aren't we? And I'm trying to see what this is. It's just a printout of some pages from a book. The book is called Sight and Sound. So it's just some old book pages. That's kind of cool. So, isn't that cute? And then this is the envelope. It was tucked in. I think those two will go together, and I'll definitely put it in my everything book, and I'll probably use this too. And I'll tuck that in. And then she sent a cute little flag. Hi, Journey. I'm glad you're here. And a thank you playing card. Ooh, that's cute, isn't it? Okay, so we're going to put all this stuff in. And there's the, I'm going to put this up here so y'all can see it. If you don't know what the Disabled Artists Foundation is, it's a wonderful organization, a nonprofit organization that sends art supplies to disabled artists that they call Hardest, and it's a wonderful thing to help out if you have the chance and want to. I'm going to scoot that over like that a little bit. Hi, Mindy. I'm going to find a page here. Let's see. I had one I started to do, and then I was afraid I was going to tear it up, so I changed my mind. If I can find it again, we'll use that one today. I think it was this one right here. That looks like a good place to put all this good stuff, doesn't it? So I've got this cute little card, and I'm definitely going to tuck this ATC. So thank you to the Hardest who made that. I love it. I'm going to tuck that in there along with this little note from Care. And I think I'm going to just stick this right here on the top of the page. Like, it can just stick out of my book because that's cute. I may just tuck that right in there too. Or maybe right here. Okay. But I want to put this on a page, and I want to kind of just let it be. I'm debating because this is really cute, but I want to remember who it is that made that. So I don't want to glue it down. That's what I'm getting at here. I don't want to glue that one down. So, hi, Melissa. I'm glad you're here. I just decided to do some little bits of Happy Mail pages today. And so I think I'm going to tear this. I'm going to tear it. Hi, T. Hi, Mindy. Hi, Linda. I'm glad y'all are all here. I'm not going to stay on a long time. I don't remember. I was trying to remember what time Becky comes on, and I couldn't remember. I don't want to overlap. I don't want to overlap when she comes on. But I just thought it'd be funner to do this live than to do it on a video. So, and we're putting down the page on ventriloquism. So that'll be fun. And I'm tempted. Oh, well, see, that envelope, I can use that envelope for something else because she put my name on a sticky note. She didn't even write it on there. So that's how we do. We save everything. So I'm going to save that. Hi, Barb. I'm glad you're here. Becky comes on at 7 Eastern, so it's 6 my time. Okay. Well, I definitely won't be on here that long. So I just thought I would, kind of put this on. I really like that. I'm trying to decide if, I don't think there were any, well, there is a picture of a tuning fork. There's a, this is about ventriloquism too, but it's not a picture I want to put on my page. It's got a little naked person doing some, doing some music. So, oh, here's a unicorn though. But I don't think the unicorn goes with everything else. So I'm going to leave it there. We might use it another time. Hi, Joan. Hi, Nancy. I'm glad y'all are here. I'm going to go ahead and ink these and put them on here. Sometimes all you need is a kind of a little bit of background piece and a focal point, and that's what this one's going to have. It's going to be simple. And I'm all right with that. It doesn't have to be. Okay. Oh, I wanted to ink this too. I forgot. So what have y'all done today? I went and picked up my car from the shop and spent a bunch of money. And then I went to the chiropractor. So that was good. Then I ate a bunless burger and came home. So I decided this stuff had been in quarantine long enough I could go ahead and put it on here. I could do that. I'm not sure. I think I like this better. I think I like that better. Glue stick. Okay, I just had a glue stick now. Yesterday. Where did it go? I didn't take it in the house, so it's got to be here somewhere. Oh, there it is, behind my drink. Got my tea sitting here, and the glue stick was behind it. Oh, I wanted to ink this too. I thought I did. Oh, I did. Okay. It's double-sided. Isn't that cool? But we're only going to use one side, so. Journey says she finished fabric rolls for Care's auction and put them in the, she's going to put them in the mail tomorrow. She made 3. Cool. That's great. I can't wait to see that. And Janet's been baking. Ooh, she made blueberry oatmeal cookies and blueberry muffins. That sounds yummy too. I'll tell you, I was completely lazy on the cooking thing today. And Melissa did a horse coloring page. Very nice. Journey wants Janet to deliver. That would be cool, wouldn't it? Oh, looky there. This is going to be perfect. I'm going to put it right up there over that word. And Journey has horses. I always wanted a horse. Right up until the last few years. The last few years I thought, you know, I'm really not physically capable of taking care of one. So now I'm okay with not having one, but I've always thought it would be fun to have horses. I've also, about the last 5 or 6 years, wished I could have a sheep or two. Just a spinner's flock. Nothing big, nothing major, just a couple of sheep that I would give me a fleece every year to spin on. Okay, I like that. So this is from Care Heart and from the Disabled Artists Foundation. I just realized my daddy's birthday's 4 days away, but he's in heaven, so I don't have to worry about forgetting. Mindy says, I worked on the base pages for the Alphabet Journal and Beth's Crunchy Book. Cool. That's great. Okay, so I'm happy with that. So we're going to set that aside for a minute. And let me put the thing back on the glue, or I'll end up letting it get clogged up, and then I'll be mad at myself. And I don't like to be mad at myself. I'll put these up and use them on something else too. And then I got an envelope from Arlene. And I'm just going to, let's see. I think I'm going to trim it right here. Arlene Adkinzel. Oh, look at those. She sent me some tickets. I love those. I do not have any like this. Thank you, Arlene. Thank you, thank you. And look at this. There's a cute little ladybug on her thing. But look at this. Okay, I'm just going to open it up and show you because it's got a real cool pattern. I like that pattern on the security envelope. Some of them are definitely prettier than others, and this one's really pretty. T says, it's I searched the house for a deck of cards to start the book and didn't find any. Have to come up with a plan B. Well, playing cards are, I think, 2.5 by 3.5. You could just cut you some pieces of chipboard that are 2.5 by 3.5. I think that's right. They're ATC size. So if you have something that's ATC size, that will work. And I know Beth, she will not care if yours is a different size even. She was just doing the cards because most people have some. So anyway, thank you, Arlene. I'm going to figure out and put some of those in that book later. I'll probably add them into another page. And I may use this too when I do that. I'll have to think about it a minute what I want to go with them. So we're going to go ahead and open this one up while I think about what I want to do with that. And this box came from Gloria Adams. She's not here, but thank you, Gloria. She said I didn't need to open it on a video if I didn't want to, but I like to say thank you out loud and personal. And it's got quite a bit of goodies in here. I think I'm going to have to do it a little bit at a time. So let's pull this out first. Oh my goodness, look at this. Now these are some, that's a big piece of fabric. Look at that. Wow. Isn't that pretty? It's got horses and horseshoes. So it's a lucky piece of fabric. It's got a number 3. I don't know. Don't know what that means, but it's pretty. And look at this. Oh, wow, look at this. Okay, I'm going to have to make a journal out of these. There's 2 of them. There's this one and this one. And then it's got some map on the sides and a trim like that. So these are definitely going to become a journal. Oh, well, that's worked out great, Janet. Arlene always has good timing. Every time she sent me something, it's always been something cool that I didn't have and could use. And I love tickets and don't have very many of them, so I'm excited by that. Okay, I'm going to stick this back in the bag. Actually, I think I'm going to put this on top so I won't forget that they're both in there together. Otherwise, I might look everywhere for that car fabric and not remember it's in with the horse fabric. I'm going to have to share that horse fabric, so I'll be sharing it in Happy Mail because that's a lot. That's a lot of nice fabric. Okay, let's see what's next. Oh, wow. Here's some more fabric-y stuff. She's setting me up for holidays now. Looky here. It says used on it. Don't want you to think it's brand new. That's cute. Very cute. I like log cabins. I wish I could be at a log cabin right now. Melissa, you're in my Facebook group, right? Are you in my Facebook group? I think you are. If you are in my Facebook group, if you will put put your name in the Happy Mail addresses list, I will send you some of that horse fabric. Let me write a note. If not, send me a oh, you are. Okay. Well, put your address on the Happy Mail list, and nobody except the people that are in our group can see that list. So your address is safe. And I'll be glad to send you some of that. And then this is Easter. Okay, here's some. These are bunnies. I guess you add eyes and stuff to it. I'm not sure what you're making here. Let's see. Okay, oops. Okay. You make the bunnies and stitch them together around in a circle to make a basket. That is so cute. I probably will not use it that way because I don't have a space to put a cute bunny basket, even if I love it. But I love the fabric pieces. And I may or may not make a bunny from them, but I definitely love the fabric. So, and I dropped something on the floor. Okay, it was just a piece of paper. Oh, here's some more bunnies. Hi, Gail. I'm glad you're here. Oh, now see, I might make one of these bunnies because I don't have to do anything except sew it together. Oh, the face is already on there. See, I'm scared of faces. So this is really cute too. It's got kind of a brocade print on it. And it's got, the whole bunny. And then there's a, oh, this is a basket too. This is a basket too. Well, we're going to think about this because I definitely want to use it, but I don't need a bunny basket. So, but I love the fabric and I definitely love the cute little bunny faces. So we may make just a cute little bunny pillow. I don't know. Hi, Terry. Oh, I'm sorry, Tanya. Hi, Tanya. My eyes are not working very good today for some reason. I didn't sleep well last night, and I woke up with my right eye very, very dry, which is kind of weird. But I think that's why my eyes are not working so great. So great. Hi, Joey. It's good to see you. And then here's some Halloween. Some Halloween. I was going to see what. There's a lot of this fabric, and I'll probably end up just using this one as fabric too, unless there's somebody who actually wants to make this into what it's supposed to be. I love the fabric, and I will use that. But if somebody else would rather make it into this little thing that it's supposed to be, then I would share it. If not, I'll just use the fabric because I love the fabric. This fabric all came from Gloria Adams. She sent me a box and it had this fabric in it. Isn't that sweet of her? This was in with that horse fabric. So yeah, it was very sweet. And it's pretty fabric and I love fabric. So having some new prints to play with definitely makes me happy camper. We'll choose some of it when I get finished and make a page. Because there's actually even some more. Oh, look at this. She says, you might be able to use, if not, pass them on or throw them out. Well, I'm not throwing them out, but I might pass them on. So I'm glad that she's happy for me to pass them on. And so I'll be happy to pass on the Halloween fabric, just like I'm going to send Melissa some of the horse fabric. So, and this is a copy of an old, I don't know if it's probably a table runner. That will be fun to use, won't it? I love that. T loves the witch. Okay, T, the witch is yours. I will send it to you. Do I have your address? If I don't have your address, private message me. I'm going to write a note right now. Okay, I need to find that piece of paper where I wrote that down. Okay. Melissa's horse fabric. Oh, that makes me happy to be able to share. That's cool. That's fun. Okay. Let's see what's in here. Oh, it's got addresses. I didn't expect that. Wasn't prepared for that. So I'll set that aside. And here's some more fabric. Ooh, I love this one. Look at these little birds. Aren't those cute? Yeah, I'm going to have lots of cute fabric to stick in a journal. And here's some little bears. How sweet is that? Oh, that cute. That is really cute. Okay. Let's see. What else is in here? No garden is without weeds, it says. Oh, this is cute. I love that. Okay, we're definitely going to use some of this to make a page in my book cuz I like it. And it will be easy to figure out how to use it. Some things are harder to figure out how to use no matter how much you love them. This is really pretty too. Isn't that pretty? I probably will save this fabric for next year's February Book of Hearts. Oh, I forgot you were in Canada. I forgot you were in Canada. Um, I sent something to Barb. I was trying to remember if I sent it before all this mess started. It did finally get to her. I think we have a better chance of it getting to you in Canada than anywhere else in the world. So I may cut the pieces out and send it to you so it won't weigh as much. And we'll just pray that it gets to you. Oh, here we go. We're just making all kinds of little birdie nests. This is really pretty too. Looky here. Isn't that pretty? That's beautiful. Oh, come on, computer. I'll ask them at the post office how that's going because they know and they'll tell me. The ladies at our post office are so sweet and they'll tell me if there are issues with getting stuff to Canada right now. I know it took forever for Barb's to get to her, but she did get it. So, but I sent a couple of things to people who lived, across the ocean, and it was like it's been like 6 weeks and they haven't gotten it. So so I'm not sending any across the ocean things for a while. Okay, well that is so fun. Oh, and I want to use this too. Oh, she wrote part of it on the front and I didn't see it. She says, Lisa, this is a dresser scarf I got from my mother-in-law years ago. Not sure how old or who did it, but thought you might like it. Also including some fabrics for you or Hannah that you might be able to use, if not pass them on. So I love this. You were right, Gloria. I do love this. I'm going to use part of it in the book. And these colors go good together, so I can use it together. Gloria Adams sent the fabric. And I'm going to put this note in there too. And luckily, it's on both sides. So that's cool. Okay. I'm going to move these. I'm just going to put them back in the box for right now because it will be easier to keep up and not misplace things. And I'm going to take these right here and I'm going to just tuck them in a pocket for the moment. And when I figure out what I want to do with them, along with it, I will make a pretty page with these. Well, I thought I had another pocket in here somewhere that was open. I should have made, oh, here we go. Let's put these here for now. And her name's on the back, so I won't forget who sent this to me. And for right now, I'm just going to tuck it right there. Okay, I've got this that I want to put in. So I'm going to need to make some sort of pocket. Maybe I'll make a pocket with this. I want to put some of this on it because it's just too cute. And I love the no garden is without weeds. Right now, mostly all I have is weeds. Oh, some, there they are. Okay. Oh, these are quilt labels. It's a shame I'm not a quilter. Maybe I need to share these with Becky. Because Becky makes quilts. She could use these quilt labels. I'll ask her if she would, if there's, they might not be a style that go with her quilts, and if they're not, she might not use them. But if she would use them, I will send some of those to her because they are very cute. It would be cute to use them that way. Thank you, T. I've really enjoyed working in this book. This is the third everything book I've made, and so far I think it's been I enjoyed all three of them, to be honest. So I was gonna make a bunch of different ones to see if I could decide what I like the best. And I think the truth is I just like them all. Okay. I think I want to make a pocket, and I'm going to use this page right here to do it. I'm just going to fold that down and of course ink everything up. The one thing though, this is really fragile and it tears. I am having that problem with it. And it's a lot more prep work to get an altered book ready to work in than just putting together a junk journal. So my next one will probably be another junk journal because those are easy and fun, and um, I don't have to worry about the pages tearing up on me as easily. See there, it just doesn't take much um, to tear those pages. But it has been fun to work in. Okay. Yes, I do. In this one, I I I took out 3 pages in between each of these pages, 2 or 3. I think 3. And then I glued, like I had a page here and a page here, and I took out 3 here, and then I glued them together, kind of like we are doing with our fairy book. That way, the pages that you took out, I left this part in there, so the spine would stay good and strong, and that's in between. It's that's not very straight, but that's trapped in between the pages that you glue together. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. So I did do, quite a bit of prep work with this one, getting it ready. I kind of like the way Tanya and I are doing um, the fairy book, where you don't do it all at once because you might need stronger pages or whatever. So yes, the quilt labels would make nice tags. That's true. Oh, shoot. I was going to put this inside there before I glue it. Okay. I'm going to, let's see, how much of it do I need? Because I want to stick a little bit down inside the pocket. All right. I don't want to waste any of it because I'm sure I can use it a whole bunch of other places, but all righty, let's do this. Okay. Excuse me. And this one, I went through after I glued all the pages together, took some out and glued the pages together, and I just made a few pockets, kind of like I did this one right here. Some of them were, excuse me, side pockets like this. Good grief. What? Let me get something to suck on here. See if that'll help. I left the front and the back like they were because I think it's pretty. And then on this, the front of it, I left the spine and I left the back just like they are, just inked around it a little bit. This was a Spanish textbook, really old Spanish textbook. I'm not sure how old because I glued that page together, so I don't know. But I left this page so you could see it, and I glued those two together. So see, I've got pockets like that. And then in here, I made some of these. I think I did this on a live stream, maybe a video, I'm not sure. And I made some pockets. And this one, because these book pages are so old and delicate, it's kind of tearing a little bit right there. See, there's, oh, that's the one I'm using right now. Hold on just a sec. Okay. But there's one that I did, and I just added a decoration and stuff later. But during the preparation of the book, I went ahead and made some pockets. So, hi, Suzanne. And I just kind of went through and kind of did a pocket in the front, a pocket in the back, a pocket in the middle, and left a bunch of pages, and then did the same thing again. See, there's another one of those pockets. And then as I've gone through and added stuff in, I've put stuff on the pockets, or I made new pockets with envelopes. This one I made where I cut the page down and took off this top third. And then I glued 1/3 over here to make like a belly band. See, this comes up and down. And then 1/3 down here to make a pocket. That was fun. And then that's the, oh, what do you call that? I call it a stacked library pocket. I don't know what everybody else calls it, but and there's another one of those. So that's how I made it. That's how I put it together and everything. Okay. I do want, I want to put this kind of sort of semi-centered as good as I can do. Now I'm also going to have to take off a little bit, maybe 2/3 of the way down, so that this will actually tuck inside, because it's, so let's just take a little bit off here. Do the same thing over here. And we'll see if that's enough. Hopefully it is. Okay, I took off a little more than I should have. But it doesn't look bad, even though I took off a little more than I should have. And in fact, it's really pretty right there. Okay, so let's go ahead and ink that and glue it in. And then we'll work on the fabric addition. Thanks for posting, Janet. Um, all right, let's see how this looks. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Now, of course, I have to get it gluey. Get it gluey. Alrighty. Now, I got my need to stick it down a little further before I let it touch. Okay, there we go. Oh, that's okay. I didn't really, I wasn't worrying about it being, widespread, and it wouldn't have bothered me at all if you hadn't posted it, because this was just an impromptu thing. And really, honestly, I planned to be off of here by now already, so it was going to be so quick. But that's okay. It doesn't have to be so quick, as long as I'm off before Becky starts. That's the main thing. That's the main thing. And I'm going to tuck this right there. She says, Lisa, let's see if she signed it. She did. Good. Just make sure. Put that right there. And then, okay, I'm going to see. Let's figure out right here. I'm going to go ahead and tear this. And then one of the wonderful blessings of cotton fabric is that you can just tear things. It's very satisfying to hear that fabric rip. I don't know why it's so satisfying, but it is. Oh, I haven't been in either. I did find out that the shop that I go to is open, but before I ever even found out they were open, they already had were lined up until sometime in June, and I still haven't called them. So who knows when I'll get in? But it's not like I'm, entering a beauty contest or something. So it's the new look. That's right, Janet. Mm-hmm. It's the new look. Mm-hmm. could put both of those on there, I think, couldn't I? But I want this one on here because I think that's cute, whether I do anything over here or not. I like that one. How do you put the pages together for the house journal? How do you put, oh, my hair's not, I don't have enough hair for ponytails. But Melissa, I think I would do whatever works for you. It depends on what kind of journal you're making. I've put together journals 100 different ways, and you can make a horse journal any of those ways. Part of it you need to see, I know you're doing a lot of coloring book pages, so you need to choose a size that fits your coloring book pages so that you won't you won't have to cut off a whole bunch of it. Or you could do, let me show you real quick. If you're working in a book that's smaller, like this book, this is a big book, but it's still not big enough for my page. But I can take this page and, oh, it's just almost perfect height, and glue it in and then fold it. Well, I want a little more than that, I think. Fold it, and then I can decorate this part, and it comes out. So you can put them in, you can make any kind of book you want. For your journal, you can make a book like this where the pages are glued together, kind of like I did this one as well. Or let's just pull a couple of other books out and look at them. You could also make a junk journal like this that I just tied together with a ribbon and put in whatever kind of pages you want and add your stuff into that. Or let's see, where's that different? You could put something pretty on the front of like a composition book, and then you can work inside it for your horse journal, and then you wouldn't even have to bind it. You could just make it pretty. I haven't done anything in this book, as you can tell. I don't know what I'm going to do in it. It has a place here for a tuck, to tuck stuff in. Okay, Janet, that's fine. Then here's another kind of book. And this is just a journal too, but it's skinnier. Of course, I haven't done much in it, so it won't be as skinny once I get further along. And I made it out of a big envelope, one of those big mailing envelopes. So I've got a pocket right there. And I didn't make a pocket in the back, but that makes a pretty good cover. And then you just sew in your different papers that you want. You could even sew in just pages from a coloring book and then, work on them. I've got different kinds of pages in this one from different books, and they're not all the same size or the same type of paper, which makes it fun to work on. I haven't done much in this book. This was my, I'm going to use it up kind of book, but I need to, it was, some wrapping paper and book page. And this was scrapbook paper and wrapping paper for the back. And this came out of a book. So don't be afraid to just do something that is whatever you like. I guess that's my take on it, Melissa. Whatever you like will be wonderful. But if you will tell me or show what kind of papers or what kind of book you're going to be working in, I could give you more specific instructions on how to put it together. I hope that was helpful. If it's not helpful enough, private message me with what you're wanting to do, and I'll make a video just for you on how to put that book together. I don't mind doing that. I've done that before for other people. Okay. Hi, Beth. I'm glad you're here. Okay, I'm going to just... oh, wow. That glue really came out. Goodness gracious. It's right at the end, and it's very goopy. Well, that fabric ought to stay down. I'm probably going to have to clean up around it, though. I have never had glue come out like that. It's like, whoa, was I being really, really rough or what? Okay. Now let me try to dry it a little bit too. Okay. I really like that. And I like this. I think I'm going to put this you know, I don't know. I kind of like that page just like it is. So let's see. Let's see what else we have that we could maybe put with this. I could do one of those that's a label, an empty label, and I could put her name on it. Oh, that's cute with a little hat. Okay. I'll put this up here and put this down here with her name on it. That's cute. That's cute. We'll save this for something else. Thank you, Beth. Okay, let's put this with that other fabric so I don't forget. I could make this into a pocket and make this into a tag. Do we want to do that? Yes, T, I'm the same way. I was looking for the perfect book. In fact, I've got so many journals because I've got this search for the perfect book. It's kind of like the search for the perfect purse. You know, you just keep looking for another purse that's going to have exactly the right number of pockets, exactly the right organizational bit, enough room in the bottom you can dump stuff in it, but you can stay organized. That's kind of how I was with journals. But I have learned that I love them all, kind of like I like all the different kinds of purses for different reasons, and none of them is perfect. Like this one, I love this book, but it tears real easy. So there's a negative thing, even though I love the book. So, okay, yes, let's do that. I'm going to make a pocket with this, and then I'm going to make a tag to go in the pocket with that. So I'm going to have to make my pocket, as you can see, bigger than the fabric. And I think I may wish I hadn't tried to do this, but I think I'm going to see if I can tear off. No, see, that's, I always think you should be able to tear off a tiny little bit, and I'm not very good at that. So I'm just going to trim it a little bit. And then hope I can Hope I can fluff it out as if I tore it. A pretend tear. All books are game. That's right. That's right. All books are game. And things that aren't books are game. Pieces of cardboard. I even have, okay, let me get one that I think is probably the weirdest. Well, I don't know. We make a lot of weird books. If you're into junk journaling and mixed media, you end up making a bunch of weird books. But let me show you one I did um, that I think was funny. Let me get it real quick. I need to work in this book. I haven't actually done anything in it except make it. But what I did is I had a big folder thing like this. And then I had taken some books apart. So I had the book boards. And I had a bunch of them. Okay. This was when I thought you had to take everything apart in advance, you know. Hi, Mark. Hi, Susan. I'm glad y'all are here. Hi, Sharon. So what I did with these book boards is I got some of these picture hanger things, and I just glued them on. And then I glued pages from books over the top of them. Let me find some that are less done. Okay, there are some down here I haven't done anything on. Some of these I've just kind of painted a background on, but I haven't done anything else. And then here's some that just have the book board. So this is really sturdy. I mean, this is like a canvas. You could paint anything you want on here. And these have like little canvas stuff that you know glues onto the back of your picture frame. And so I just glued those on there like that and did them in the right place so that they would fit in here. And so I've got all these pages, and they're not all the exact same size. See, these are bigger. These two back here are bigger than the other ones. And these are a little bit smaller. And then these are kind of in between those two. No, those I guess are bigger. Anyway, I've got bigger ones and smaller ones. And I came in and started painting backgrounds one day when I had some leftover paint. I just did that. And that's as far as I got. Now on this one, I just went around the picture that was there and left it there. It'll probably end up getting covered up. But I covered this in napkin, decoupage napkin on it, and then used duct tape for the spine. So this is a big sturdy book that I could put, you know. Now if I did a lot of mixed media stuff on them, I probably would need to take a few of the pages out. But I thought this would be fun when I did it to do journaling by fives on, because I could just set these pages out and work on them. They're, you know, finite size. But I went ahead and, you know, painted some of them just, I don't know, just for fun. Some of them I like more than others. This one's kind of too specific. It looks like grass and sky, a hill, you know. So that one, I don't know what I'll do with it. These that are like this, I could do anything on them. And I just did that with extra paint. I need to keep it out and use my other extra paint and fill up the rest of it, pages, with at least that step. But I've never seen a book like that either, Beth. It was just something I did because I had all these book boards, and you can see they're all different colors. And I wanted to use them for something. The hinge thingies, they came in a little box where you buy stuff to hang up your photo picture frames. It was just in a little box, and there were all these little things, and you're just supposed to hang this over the nail, you know, put it on the back of your well, it's called book boards. I haven't named it, but I could name the journal that would be perfect. But the book boards, what they are is the covers, the front and back covers of books that I took apart. And I just put those book boards, those front and back covers on here and covered them with paper. After I put these on, I put this on first and then I covered it with paper. This was I don't know if it was a recipe book or it was one of those things that you order. It was an already done thing. It was a notebook. And I think it was something like you order those kits and every month they send you some more cards. And I don't remember which kind this one was, but it just happened to be really, really thick. These are picture hangers, yes. But this here, it was just part of the notebook. It was already like that. But I liked the fact that these moved, so it makes it easy to use. They're not stiff on there, they flip. And I thought that worked good. You're ready when I'm ready? Okay. I was going to see how many of these I have that are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I could do those 7 and play. But anyway, it was a fun book, but I just never finished it, you know. It was fun putting it together. I like the concept. And like I said, because I used the covers of books, I could do anything I want on it. So the point of showing you this is just to tell you you can make anything into a book, anything you want. But these folders, don't discount them just because there's nothing pretty on them or you don't know what you would do with them. Yeah, they're not exactly the same size books. You can see better here. Some of them are taller than others. Like these two here and these two almost completely are the same height as the book. But down in here are some that are shorter. So they don't have to be exactly the same size, but they have to fit inside here. And I put these bigger ones on the outside edges because they could kind of slide up. Whereas if they're in the middle, they couldn't do that and they would stick out more. So, whoops. Here's one that I started, but I haven't finished. I had, when I made my Bentley Girls journal, I made too many pages, and these are the pages I had left over. So I had enough for 3 signatures left over, and I just covered a cereal box. I just cut off the one end. This is the exact size of the cereal box after I cut off all the flaps, and I just covered it in wallpaper, and then I covered the inside in wallpaper, and I'm gonna bind it sometime, but you could use a cereal box and just pages. Now these I gessoed on and stuff because I was following along with Lori Marie Jenkins and she gessos everything. I'm not that big on gessoed pages, so I haven't done anything else with it. It's got this far and that's it. But yeah, those kinds of books. I like the notebooks that have the thing here and not on the spine, because then you can lay them out flat to work. Does that make sense? When the binding part is on the spine, they're harder to manipulate. Anyway, this is another way you can make a journal out of just stuff you got at home. Some of this, was music paper, wallpaper, painty paper. This was part of a house plan. This is jelly paper that was jelly printed. This is wrapping paper. This is another jelly print. And some more of the music paper. Now, I did put tape on the music paper because it was coming apart. So that's what that is. But hi, Kathy. Let me show one more real quick. While I'm showing Melissa how to put books together. This is one that Tanya and I did in our live stream. This is the binding we were talking about that's just wrapped. And I was going to give this one to a friend, but she had new kitties with ringworms at her house before Christmas. And before they got that all completely taken care of where she could see people again, COVID-19 happened. So I still haven't given it to her. But this is just signatures that are made, and then they're just slid in. They're not sewn together or anything. They're just slid into the whatever you use to bind it. You know, I used some of my homespun yarn just because I had it and I thought it went pretty with the book. But that's another way to make one that's easy. Is just find something. It has to have a pretty sturdy spine to do that. Anyway, that's another way that you can, you know, and you can just put anything in here. This was, you know, scrapbook paper, greeting cards, then the pages out of the book. So that's probably way more of an answer than Melissa wanted. But it's probably way more of an answer than she wanted. Oh, now I'm going to do a project out of that. Okay. Y'all need to be saving these. And they don't have to be this kind. They can be the other kind. This is just the little boxes are the kind we use at our house. But save these. We're going to make a journal out of them one of these days. You'll just need 3 or 4. So I'm just giving you a heads up. I need to find some. Okay, here's some cardstock. This is actually made to be, it's, what do you call it, perforated to make postcards. And so when I was tea dyeing, I just tea dyed this. So I'm going to use this to make my pocket and my tag. Oh, that looks kind of cute, just like that. It almost looks like it's on spotted horse skin or cow skin, but anyway, let's see how this fits. Okay, I need to tear off a little bit of this. Let's move it over so I can see. Alrighty, let's take a little bit of it down. Make sure that's going to fit on there. Okay. So this will be our pocket. And then we're going to have to trim the tag down too. And that'll fit inside that pocket, so that's good. Hey, Arlene. I want to say thank you for my tags. I love them. I'm gonna coffee dye them, and then I'm gonna use them in a page in my book. Probably Monday night when I do my next live stream. But I just want to say thank you. I love those tags. I don't have any like that, so. Alrighty. I like that. So let's ink up both of these things, and then we'll glue stuff on them and glue them in. if the book wasn't already inked, these might not have needed inking because the tea dyeing is kind of cool. But we're going to ink them anyway because we do. Don't say what you thought I said. If you need somebody to stop you from saying it, it's not what I said. If you need somebody to stop you from saying it, it's not what I said. Oh, let's go ahead and do the back too. And now you've got me worried about what you thought I said that other people might think I said too. Okay, I should have plugged this up and I didn't. Oh, I'm sorry, Beth. I hate it when I'm trying to watch something and it buffers like that all the time. Very frustrating. Okay. We're going to let that just sit there and dry. Bye, Journey. Thanks for coming. Ooh. I need to write. I was going to write Gloria's name on this. Ow. Sorry about that garage door. My daughter's fixing to mow Grandma's front yard before it rains tonight. Let's see if I can. This is not easy to write on, by the way.
Are you live?
I am live.
Okay, well, I got the mowing done, so you don't have to worry about it.
Oh, you got it finished. Okay. I just heard the garage door and told him you were fixing to mow. But
I'm done.
okay. Ethan was looking for you a few minutes ago. I don't know if he found you or not, but
They saw me, they didn't find me.
okay. I didn't intend to try to make fancy writing. I messed up on the G. So then I ended up having to make fancy writing to cover up for my mistake. It's not my saying, it's your hearing. Okay. All right. Now we're going to glue this down on here. And I didn't get it centered, but we're going to be happy with it anyway. The chat's faster than the movie. Well, I'm glad you were able to fix it. Okay. I'm going to just... We're going to glue this in. Oh, that needs to go on that other journal. I put it up without it. Okay. Okay, I should have made this a little bit smaller because it goes down inside that kind of ditch that's there. So we'll have to hold it a second. And I forgot to write the date, and I will do that too. Therefore, I have used at least one of those for what it was intended, except that this isn't a quilt. Except that it's not a quilt. It's used exactly like it's supposed to be. Okay. Now this is going to have to dry, and so is this. But once it does, I'll stick that in there. That's true, Beth. There's a first time for everything. Okay. That's cute. I love it. I'm glad to put it in my little book. Yes, they are pretty, aren't they? I love the dark kind of burgundy-ish background. That's one of that kind of green and burgundy is like the colors I like for Christmas. So this isn't Christmassy, but I like those colors together. The dark green and the kind of burgundy color goes well together. Okay. Oh. Okay, I feel like there was something else that I was going to do while I'm here, but I don't know what it was. I don't know what it was. I'm going to let this dry. Set it like that and let it dry. Oh, clean that up. Because there's still some glue in there I can use. Okay. Well, thank y'all for joining me while I did a quick impromptu little live stream that turned out to be longer than I thought it would be, but it was fun. Unless there's something else that somebody wants me to do now, I'm going to probably go ahead and get off. I didn't have anything else planned except to say thank you for my happy mails and to put them in the book. Thank you. Thank you, Janet. Thank you, Susan. I'm glad you had fun. I want it to be fun, at least as fun for y'all as it is for me. So, hey, Joan, did I miss you coming in? I'm glad you were here. I can't remember if I saw you or not, but thank you for being here, and you're welcome. All righty, well, I'm going to go ahead and get off then, and y'all all take a little break, get something to eat, and be ready to play with Becky at 6. Bye-bye.